This is the annual South African electric car test charged by Auto Trader. Hashtag South African electric car. Electric cars on the road in South Africa. So, for me, what electric vehicles are going to do is give Karens one more thing to complain about.
What?
Because no, in the old days, you know the complaints where you'd have irresponsible, disrespectful people parking in the disabled bay. Then you got the new bays for the mothers with children and groceries.
Yeah.
Then next to those, you've got the electronic.
Yes.
Now, can you imagine a Karen? Right. This Karen had load shedding last night, forgot to plug in her car. Arrives at the mall, she's got 3% battery left. Now, you, in your petrol guzzling, don't respect the environment machine, are parked in that parking. Can you imagine coming out to a 2% battery life Karen in that moment? Because you know the activation is the word, excuse me. Because as soon as you hear, excuse me, do you even know where you parked? And somebody says, no, ma'am, sorry, man, I'm just waiting for somebody. Excuse me, I think that's the funniest. That and having to turn Karen's screen brightness all the way down in the car just to maintain that extra 2% battery life.
Hilarious. You know what I always find funny with the charging thing? Because we're in South Africa. South Africa's got a different rule to the rest of the world, I think, especially when you go to a fueling station. I always imagine these kinds of things at an actual fueling station. When you get an O that needs a car that needs to be charged for a very long time, and the O rocks in and he's just like, sure, Baba. Yeah, but like 20 units, please, if it's just 20 units.
Like a prepaid.
That's all,
like
just a small, yeah.
No, I'm just going around the corner just to respond quickly. I just need a quick charge. Like, so like, because in the old days you'd have a jerry can, like for emergencies. So that guy walks in, not with a jerry can, but what would it be like a
power bank?
A big power bank.
Big power bank.
A big power bank. It's like a jerry can. Yeah, sorry, extension code, please, Baba, please. You have a USB. You have a USB 2 there, Baba, please.
Yeah, sorry, can I?
When they come to your house and you have no power, and then they want to charge on your charging station, that you spend, because it's not like a cell phone where you
That's
go,
also true.
just
Can I loan your charger?
That's the same as saying, hey, can I just siphon 20 liters out your tank quickly? Can I just?
So, I think a lot of people are under this misconception that ESCOM is going to be the problem.
Yes.
And then
I was
like,
under that misconception.
No! How can you be under that misconception? Is your phone battery life a problem at the moment? No, it's not, because when the power is on, you charge your phone.
Yeah.
And it will be the same rules with your car.
Yeah.
But then when we have load shedding?
Exactly, that's what
But then that when you have load shedding, you've charged your car responsibly while the power was on, and worst case, you drive down to the closest mall, because there's over 300 of these in the country.
But have you though?
But everybody with one of these is going to be at one of these during load shedding.
Then there's going to be that one, because you know South Africans will surprise you. There's going to be that one South African, because one of the biggest disappointments in my life was that Christmas when I was expecting my first cordless remote car, but then my parents had budget issues and I got that remote with the cord. Yeah. Now there's going to be a guy driving around the complex with a long extension cord wherever he goes, like the car is on the cord.
I'm telling you, we are in South Africa. Nothing is impossible here. Izinyoka are gonna move on to these things. Jomfet, I see you've got an electric. I can dial a quick connection for you here.
You're driving the car.
And you know what we'll call them?
This cable coming out of a light pole, you know?
They will be called Izinyoka.
Oh!
There it is!
Izinyoka.
How much battery you got left?
Ooh, us.
Yeah.
We got enough battery. So the interesting thing about this car, the paint that this car has been coated with is the same paint that they use on solar panels. So as we've been driving, the car's actually been charging itself. And this aerial actually picks up. There's a lot of, you won't know.
I'd like you to formally apologize to Nicholas and I for all the things you just said.
And the people in the TV.
No, you need to formally apologize because what you're saying is lies. What you're saying, however, is this. And I'm going to give you this because you haven't seemed to spot it. You're taking this thing too personally. We are in different vehicles. So being at the back could just mean that your vehicle is designed for something different. For me, the Mini is the most city car of all of them. If you think about the amount of driving we've done today, that's more driving than you've done in a normal day. So that's why the Mini is suited to an average of 200 kilometers per day. Nicholas and I are far busier gig-wise. We've got more places to visit. You understand what I'm saying? So because we've got more things in our diary, we need things like the BMW and the Jag, which will get us to the other gigs. The other thing is, this car knows that you're from Mthatha and are used to two things, pushing and walking, which means you're going to be fine either way.
These guys don't know that we have a trick up our sleeve, and we'll leave it at that.
Eager to see how far our electric cars traveled in their city driving simulation test? Watch part 2 to see if they made it to their next location.